So there's been in my life, a lot of arguments against commitment from the male saying, well, the divorce rate is 50%, why wouldn't I be part of that stat? A lot of males are talking about, they're basically accepting the fact that it's going to fail, so they're not going to do it. And you guys are obviously an exception. So what's the counter argument against that?
Do your job and there won't be any issues.
Right.
You know, I think that if a woman has to go to work and has to provide, it hardens her up.
Absolutely.
It makes her more masculine.
Yeah.
So you take her out of that environment, you pop a couple kids, and you're not going to have those issues. And, you know, I'm just telling you what it is. If a man actually does what he's supposed to, a woman's not going to become all masculine, because a lot of these women who are divorcing, they're working full time. Man ain't providing enough. So hell yeah, they're getting pissed off. Now I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying anyone should leave. I mean, but here's the thing. She married me when I was broke, but she knew I had potential. It worked out. It worked out. I mean, you took a good gamble, girl. Okay, it was a good gamble. It was definitely a gamble. Like, who the hell is going to believe someone's going to be a numerologist? Like, I mean, seriously. Do you remember how crazy people thought I was? They sit there and say, "You're crazy. You're never going to do this. Stop smoking crack." That's what they would tell me all the time. And I'll be like, "Listen, man, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I'm going to get it done." And that's how the attitude men have to have. I don't give a fuck what you do. And by the way, I understand some people like it when you're humble. I can be humble. I can try. So look at my wife laughing at me. This is definitely going to be a clip. I'm talking about being humble and my wife's laughing at me. This is that's perfect. Thank you, baby. I got you out here for a reason. But most people don't like humble when it comes down to their men. They want their men to be confident. They want their men to basically know what they want. I'm going to tell you how I do it in my marriage. She decides 65% of the stuff.
Really?
Yeah, 65% of the stuff she decides.
About the kids?
Yeah, but what where the kids are gonna go, what they're gonna wear, stuff like that. Pick the house, every stuff like that. What kind of car they want. When it comes down to big decisions, we're moving down to Florida. I decided she's been telling me she wants to come down here for years. It wasn't until I decided it was time to go that we go.
Right.
And by the way, when I said it was time to go, how long did I give you? A week? 2 weeks?
About
2 weeks. So imagine we're living in somewhere and I'm just telling you, 2 weeks and we're moving. And by the way, it's been a very successful decision.
Yeah.
Okay?
Seems like it.
I came down here, I told people I was going to take over the internet. I told people exactly what I was going to do, and I got like 400 or 500 million views. Because I made a decision that I was going to, and by the way, there's a lot of work that went in that decision. You remember going to Vegas?
Yep.
You remember me having that thing with all the influencers? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of work that came into this. Nothing just happens overnight. And by the way, I'm blackballed on a lot of these other places, so I have to do it myself. But that's the beauty of it. If you believe in yourself, and you're actually intelligent, because a lot of people can believe in themselves and they're still dumbasses, they're not going to be able to do anything. But if you believe in yourself and you have some intelligence, you can get it done. Agreed?
Agree. You know what's interesting is that you have such a successful marriage, and you say that she makes about 65% of the decisions,
Mm-hmm.
when most of I'm going to refer to Twitter again. Most of the guys on Twitter think that the woman needs to submit totally to the man.
No.
I'm going to make all the decisions.
Why would I want to make all the decisions?
Yeah, let him know.
What?
Much work.
She's going to the grocery store. She's deciding what we're getting. What am I telling her what to do? What do you think? I decide what kind of sheets we have? I mean, seriously, what do you? She's making the decisions. I'm buying it, obviously, but she's making the decisions.
Right.
Okay? But when it comes to big stuff, the man decides. And as long as you have that stipulation, you're not going to have a problem. Let the woman decide on most of the stuff. What do you even need those headaches for? For what reason?
Oh,
I
it's
don't need
refreshing to hear. That's
I don't need those headaches. Men, sometimes it's 55, 60, whatever, somewhere in that range. She's making most of the decisions. Okay? Because even when the President of the United States comes into a position of power, he's not making most of the decisions. The bureaucracy is making most of the decisions. Mm-hmm. The deep state's he's making the major decisions. Oh, we're going to war. That's the president. Oh, what kind of carpet we're having, what kind of car we're buying, what color this is. No. There has to be divided roles. And by the way, the woman's going to influence the kids at a younger age much more than the man is. It's as when the man gets older, then he gets a hold of the kids, and then he's supposed to do his thing. At the very beginning, the woman's supposed to nurture for the kids. And by the way, who do you think's going to do a better job raising your kids? A daycare center? Minimum wage workers at a daycare center, they're going to take care of your kids?
That's a terrifying thought.
No. The same workers who've been vaccinated? The same workers who might vaccinate your people? No. No. The bottom line, Peyton, men have to make enough money to take care of their woman. If they take care of their woman, then she's most likely not going to cheat on them. She's most likely going to be more feminine because she doesn't have to work. But if she's going to be out there in that grind, that's masculine stuff, right?
So what kind of guys call women gold diggers if they want a man to provide for them?
There is a difference between a gold digger and a woman who wants someone to provide. Let me give you an example. If you're chasing men because they have a $200,000-$300,000 car, that might be a little bit different, because those guys are getting those cars as a honeypot for women.
Right.
Okay. Now, if you basically want to have kids, you damn well better be sure your guy can provide for those kids. Mm-hmm. I got married in 2004. We didn't have a kid until 2013. Why? Because I couldn't afford a kid until 2013. Well, I'm gonna keep it real. Oh, having fun too, baby. Okay, having a lot of fun. Okay, but again, I couldn't really afford a kid until later in life. Just keeping it real. And once I had a kid, and then it was full pedal. Got to do what you got to do. Men have to provide. Now, when it comes to women being a gold digger, yeah, you better make sure your guy can provide. But if the only thing you're looking for in life is a multi-millionaire, he's gonna cheat on you. If you women out there are just looking for a multi-millionaire worth 10, 50 off top, of course he's gonna cheat on you. He's not there to commit. You gotta find someone and struggle with them. As you get that struggle, you bind more. Very simple. If you find someone who's rich off top, as a man, they're most likely gonna cheat on you.
But will he provide?
Yeah. That's why you gotta be like you. Pick a good one.
It's not always so lucky. So
yeah, well, I wasn't lucky either.
You gotta
listen. If you women are as good as that women intuition thing as you guys say you are, intuitively pick the right one. I mean, people know when they're with the right person and they're the wrong person. They intuitively know.
Unless they're on birth control.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Birth control.
It affects the way that you are attracted to somebody, and it affects the way
that's
that
what
you're
I
in touch
heard.
with your body and your
Okay.
hormones.
Ask her if she's ever been on birth control.
Have you ever been on
No.
birth control?
No. Women.
Me neither.
Women.
Dab me up.
Okay, and let me say this to guys: if you are requiring your woman to take birth control, so you don't have to pull out, you're a soft dude. If you're requiring your woman to, could you imagine me telling you to take birth control so I could have more fun?
That's unhealthy. I wouldn't do it.
This is nuts. And of course these women are fucked up in the head if they're taking birth control too, getting fucking plastic surgery over here and getting enhanced silicone in them. Of course they're gonna be fucked up in the head. But if you guys are out there saying, yo, I can't pull out, I'm old school, I'm not wearing condoms, and you can't pull out and you get her pregnant, and because you don't want to get her pregnant, you're gonna force her to take birth control? No, you're a piece of fucking shit in my mind. And again, I'm not a hypocrite. I got a witness here. I got a witness here. I'm not a hypocrite. Some of you people need to really check yourself. As men and as women too. Now, if you're just looking for someone, you know, there are some people who just look for people, don't give a fuck if they're going to cheat on them. They just want to be with someone who's successful. There's some people are like that. You're a whore. If you are. I mean, if you're willing to sell your body like that, it is what it is. But some people just won't sell out. Some people, morality and their souls mean a lot more to them than other people, I guess. Anything to add, baby?
Well, you said everything, so.
And by the way, guys, and ladies, listen up. I'm just gonna make this clear. If a guy is buying you like gold, and he buys you 14K gold, kick that motherfucker to the curb. Okay? 14K gold is garbage. Okay? You need at least 18 to 22.
22.
At least.
22, baby.
No, but there you go.
22,
But,
yes, 22.
but no, 24 is just too pure. You can't have gold like that. That's the Canadian. If you want 24, Chinese panda.
No, Vietnamese
Yeah.
have jewelry.
24?
Yeah.
Anyways, listen. Get some 22 to 18 or the guy's no good, man. I just had to put the 22 in there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we had an interesting discussion. Unlike most shows, and we'll do some stuff like the other people do as well, but I want to keep everything fair and balanced, and I want to call the guys out on this one. Don't sit there and bitch about your woman being fucking crazy. Listen, they're all emotional. They're all a little messed up in the head. I don't care who I'm sitting with, okay? They all get emotional. That's how they are, okay? But if all you guys out here are saying, oh, women are this much and more emotional, you want them to pop birth control too? So they're saying you guys are emotional, but then they're telling you, yo, baby, take this too. What the fuck? And then you ask why they're bipolar and shit. Come on, man. You don't want a woman to be masculine. Oh no, we want a feminine woman. Yet they're telling you, split the check.
Yeah.
I'm being dead serious. They'll tell you, oh, no. You pay half the rent. What kind of alpha male tells you to pay half the rent?
Don't know.
No. There have been years back in the day where I was like, yo, baby, I'm broke. I need to borrow. That's been happening like 15 years. But they were like, yo, baby, I need to borrow like 500. I'll get you back, promise. Okay? There's been days like that decades ago. But at the end of the day, listen, guys, if you can't take care of your woman, if you can't pay for it, and again, if you're young, I get it. Okay? We're not bashing young people here.
Yeah.
If you're at my age and you can't do, woo, tell them again, baby. Oh no,
You're done.
You're done. Done like dinner. Anyways, this has been a GG33 production. Wrap it up.